Hey, today we really ain't gonna be doing pretty much. We're gonna go do some running that we have to do, and throughout the day, who knows what was going to happen. But I know for a fact we got to go to a place that my wife wants to go see, and it's like an auction center place. It's kind of cool. I'll tell you more about it later. And I think we have to go to Walmart, and she wants to go pick up some groceries, and then we got to go to a few other stores maybe. I don't know what else we have to do, but we'll find out along the way. And if y'all want to sit here and watch, awesome. If not, hey, go ahead and click off now. Let's get into it. I don't even know what it was. It was some warehouse place. I don't know, some place that you can make bids and everything on just stuff that you bid online, and then you go there. It's like a big old warehouse, and you can just get stuff from it. Then when we got there, you can make bets on stuff online, and then you just get it a bunch of cheaper. Well, at least that's the hope, that you would get it cheaper, because you never know. Some things would come out probably higher, but because you're bidding on it, you can stop bidding on it once it gets to a certain price, unless the bid is just so high that you're like, you bid up to a point that you're willing to spend. And it was cool as hell. We've done this a few times, and that's just stuff that we be doing a lot. Just trying to find discounts or cheaper stuff if we can, better stuff if we can. Now we're at Walmart, and we're trying to get groceries and stuff. Sitting here right now, waiting on my old lady to use the bathroom, or get done using the bathroom. But we're at Walmart getting groceries. We're gonna be doing some stuff, getting some stuff. And I don't know what else we're gonna be doing later. But hey, it is what it is, you know what I mean, bruh? After that whole day of doing nothing but doing the running that we had to do, hey, we're back home. And you know, I know something, I got my boys outside with me. Well, they're outside on the leashes using the bathroom. That's the thing though, people, there's people that have said, why don't you take them for a walk instead of putting them on the leash? Or you want to know why I do that? A big portion of it is because I'm lazy. But that's also a thing too. I got 3 big ass dogs, and it's just let them run it out on the leash while I can, and they can play with each other all they want to. while they're in the house, while they're outside as well. I don't really stop them from doing anything in the house unless they start getting to where they start breaking stuff. And then also the fact is, they're out here having fun. They're out here right now wrestling each other. They're able to reach each other just enough. I don't like the fact of how dark this is, but I do wish that it was a lot brighter. I might mess with it during the filter so y'all can see it better. Try to brighten up the stuff. Ghost is over here being nosy on over here. Bingos, get over here, let's play. I might be lazy, but at the end of the day, they're playing. So, something that I had a problem with a lot with my phone and everything with SD cards and stuff that I personally had with being able to have the SD card, I guess you can say, from my phone to be able to transport it to some other type of thing, to my laptop stuff. We finally got this little device that is supposed to, you put your SD card into here and you plug this into the computer and push this into the SD card, and you should be able to transfer everything from your SD card from using this, according to what they were saying. And the main reason why I even have this is because I've recently got, I guess, an MP3 player is what you would call this. A lot of the reason why, and I've even got an MP3, is because I've gotten to where I wanted to have it less, but at the same time I wanted a certain tool for a certain device. Same as my computer or my camera right here. I wanted a device separate from having to record on my phone all the time, which that's one of the things that I'm gonna be doing with this, with my other camera. A lot of stuff will be filmed and shot on that one, but on days like this video, for example today, especially whenever we go out and do some stuff, it just depends on the video and the reason for that video. A lot of my videos are going to be shot more on this when we're out and about doing stuff, but stuff that I did around the house and that kind of shit, that's going to be shot using the iPad or something like that. This is more for on the go kind of purposes and stuff is what I'm going to be using it for. And the iPod or the MP3 player that I have is very neat too. It takes an SD card, so it's not the best, but it is newer. I will say it does have Bluetooth too. It's cool as shit, but you can actually put an aux cord in here, so I don't have to have a Bluetooth headset if I don't want to, which I love the fact that I don't have to have a Bluetooth headset. I love the fact when it does have an aux cord spot, so I can actually not having to worry about if I have my Bluetooth headset, because there's times that I can't find my headphones or my earbuds, and I'm like, I can find it seems like every time I can't find my Bluetooth headphones, I can always find my aux cord headphones. But for some reason, no matter what I do, the aux cord headphones are just easy to find, and also I can always run up to a Dollar Tree or to find a cheap pair, or Dollar General. Now Dollar Tree is no longer Dollar Tree anymore. Hell, there was clips and stuff that I got that when we went to Dollar Tree today, there was one pair of socks for $5, and it was just because they were fuzzy socks for Christmas, which made no sense. But I love this little device. It's got, you turn it on, I don't know if it will turn on, I gotta hold it in to turn it on. Welcome. And it's got music, it's got my ebook if I wanted to do that, it's got my folder. I can set an alarm on this, settings, the Bluetooth, and then there's apps, and then I click on it. There's even FM radio if I wanted to use it. I wish that this would focus in a little bit, but I'm gonna just click on the FM radio. It's just a random station, but you can hear static from it, and it's actually cool. I don't even have to have my headphones if I don't want to. I hit back on it, and then I also has a recorder on there. So if I wanted to use this as a voice recorder or something, for example, I wouldn't know what I would record, but hey, I just feel like I'm trying, me personally, there's that part of me that wants to have less, because the more it seems like I have, because I noticed myself when I was cleaning or moving, I had a bunch of Funko Pops, figurines, and so much more that I needed to go through and get rid of. And I was like, dude, a lot of this stuff is just a big waste. And why am I wasting my money having this stuff? Because I'm wasting money, time, and space. And it's not even like I was collecting it to sell it later. No, I was someone that just collected to collect, and because I enjoyed the look of it and everything, and it made things more accessible. But I've noticed that also I wanted to have a place to where certain things, if that's with my watch, my wife has tried to talk me into getting some Apple Watch, which is cool and all, but I don't want to have an Apple Watch because I've seen too many problems with Apple Watches, how they get shattered. But I just want a thing that can tell me time and the date at most. And if I have a little alarm, I can set it. And I don't know, I just want something that has its purpose. I want a tool that has one purpose, and that tool does the purpose that I want it to do. Same as the MP3 player, I use it because I want to have a place dedicated just for my music, so I don't have to worry about my phone. Also, my phone dying 10 times faster. Also, if I want to have my watch, I can sit here and have my watch, and it tells me time. There's a few functions on here. I can set time. I can know the date. I can set a timer on if I need and there's a stopwatch on here. I put the chime on here so I know every hour on when it changes, so that it's been an hour, so I know whenever I need to. If I've been playing a video game for a couple hours and I'm like, oh shit, once I hear that chime on my watch, I'm like, oh, it's probably been about an hour, so I need to probably hop off now. Or if I'm doing this or doing that, if I'm at work, it helps me keep track of time even without having to look at my watch consistently. But that is also a bad thing, is you're always looking at the time. There's its positives and negatives with having a watch, but having a tool to do the one thing that you're looking for, and also there's times that I've caught myself just checking the time, but then I end up scrolling my phone for hours, and I'm like, or I scroll my phone for a few minutes, and then I know for a fact I just looked at the time, and people will be like, hey, what time is it? And I'm like, hold on, I gotta check. Didn't you just check? Yeah. But at the same time, I really wasn't paying attention to what time it was. So whenever I look at my watch, I'm like with having a watch, but having a tool to do the one thing that you're looking for, and also there's times that I've caught myself just checking the time, but then I end up scrolling my phone for hours, and I'm like, or I scroll my phone for a few minutes, and then I know for a fact I just looked at the time, and people will be like, hey, what time is it? And I'm like, hold on, I gotta check. Didn't you just check? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I really wasn't paying attention to what time it was. So whenever I look at my watch, I'm like, okay, that's the reason why I know. And same as having a camera, that's one reason why I want a camera separate from my phone, is because, or at least another device that can record instead of having my phone to record. Because if I use my phone to record, whenever I use my phone to record, I feel like I sit there and see all the notifications popping up and everything, and then I'm like, oh shit, I need to check my notifications and all this and that. I need to do this, I need to do that. I need to actually worry about all this and that. And also, I'm trying to figure out ways to not have all my apps and stuff on my phone, and just have it on a separate device, maybe like a tablet, maybe my computer only, or so I don't have to worry about all this social media stuff. And also, having a separate device helps me out, stay away from it too. I don't know, this is just me wanting to rant about trying to minimalize a lot of shit, but at the same time trying to not minimalize a lot of stuff either, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I want to minimalize stuff, but at the same time I want to have a function for whatever I have. If I have something, I want it to have a purpose. I don't want to sit there and have 1,000 bracelets or 1,000 necklaces or this and that. My hat, it covers my bald spots. So the reason why I wear sunglasses whenever I'm making videos and stuff is because if I'm making a video straight for the audience, it makes me feel like I'm giving y'all more of an attention, because unless I straight up look away, because you can't really tell that I'm looking in a certain direction really. Right now I'm actually looking at the screen, so it makes it look like there's a reason, that's the main reason why I have sunglasses on, is so that I can show, hey, or make it look like I'm paying the lens attention, because I'm trying to keep myself somewhat centered, or make it look like I'm paying the attention to the people I'm talking to in the videos and stuff. I'm not trying to do this or that. I'm just trying to have a purpose for the stuff that I do use it on a daily basis. And because I've noticed myself wanting to change the song on my Spotify, and you know what? My Spotify tends to, I don't know, I'll sit there and change a song on my Spotify, and then next thing I know, I'm 10 minutes into fucking TikTok, and I'm like, holy shit, I just wasted 10 minutes scrolling TikTok, and or an hour on TikTok, and I'm like, damn, I could have straight up just clicked one time, and then I'd been done and got back to the chore at hand, whatever it could have been. Washing dishes, doing laundry, doing whatever I got to do. I've just noticed myself getting more unproductive than I used to be. I'll consistently scrolling Facebook, and I've just noticed myself getting more inconsistent, or more lazy, I guess you can say, because I keep catching myself scrolling TikTok and other things of that nature. I'm not paying it any mind. I'm over here being unproductive right now. I'm even being unproductive right now while making this video. I should have done took my dogs in. You probably heard the dogs barking in the background, but I'm right here sitting down making this video, talking to you, and that instead of doing what I should be doing, I'm being unproductive. But at the same time, they're off, at least right now. Hey, my buddy, we really gonna have to clean this house today, because the boys got treats. Boom. Come here, Ghosty. We eat it, buddy. Eat it, girly girl. We're really gonna have to clean this house today, but that'll be probably a vlog for tomorrow. I don't know. And who knows? Or it might be today. Who knows what we're gonna do? Today's just gonna be a different thing in general. Whatever we decide to do, or I might just end the vlog here and then start over. Start as for a new vlog, I guess.